My dear friends and family, we are in Clairemont, and as you know, it is a hot day out here in San Diego, and you don't want to miss out this beautiful renovated home that is much more unique and different than most of the house I've showed you before in Clairemont, like I say it every time. But this time, this house is more luxury with the upgrade, and what's even better, it's the master bedroom. It's far much bigger, and compared to most of the other houses you see around San Diego, Clairemont area, they're much smaller, which isn't reasonable, and this house is definitely move-in ready. You got the front and backyard all turf, and everything is in a great position and it's ready to go. And as I brings you in this tour, let me just give you some detailed breakdown. This home started off with originally, it was sold around $60K, so as you know, it's a fixer flipper. But this whole entire street, let me tell you this whole entire street have been all fixed up, which why the value of this home is much higher, because you got your whole entire area, you got the road that is fixing up now, that is fixing the pipe and stuff, and all of the houses, like just check out the neighbor house. It's getting better too. This whole entire community is getting fixed up and going to an era to be all brand new. So as we tour this right now, I have the AC on, which I want to say inside so bad. It's pretty hot these past couple of days here in San Diego, which I'm not quite sure why. But as you look through, the moment you walk in, you got this gigantic window here, brings in a lot of great natural lighting. And trust me, you're living on a quiet street, so no doubt of anyone passing by or driving along too often, because this is just a prime location, I'll say. In terms of transportation, you walk out, you're a minute away from the bus station, so you're relatively close. And in terms of the design and makeup, I really like this part, how they have these counter quartz table that is luxury finish that you would normally see in a luxury home. And just look at the stove itself. They have 6 of them in a regular fixer flipper, which I rarely seen. In most of the houses, you will only find those in like a much better, like luxurious house in Delmar or La Jolla area. But this house is much different here in Clairemont. If you want a luxury style, move-in ready, this is the home for you, right? Even it's not, wouldn't hurt to check it out, right? Just to see how homes are out here in Clairemont and how are the price. So this home is around $1.46 or $1.45 million. So it's relatively kind of reasonable after they fix it up, but people might hate on it a lot. But let's go check it out though. So as you walk around, I'm showing you right now the layer outside. You got your island table with 3 chairs that is gigantic. So honestly, you could fit 4, but it's gonna feel a little bit tight. You got these beautiful lighting with luxury finish, which I really like the design of it. It's a little bit flashier, but you know, it does the job and it makes this house look unique and cool. Just imagine your friends walking like impressive, jaw-dropping, be shocked about it. And you have your sink here, which is beautifully renovated. Got the, whatever the thing inside called, you stir it up, you know. Dish machine right here, more cabinet, a lot of space in this home, honestly, with the cabinet and all the installation they have. And at least they don't use a microwave with the vent together, which I really like. So I really like the staging of this home. Is definitely beautiful, one of the gorgeous staging home. And all of these new cabinet, counter quartz top, refrigerator, which I really like. It's the Samsung one, the one where you open up, you got a big screen. And then they got some water bottle because they go through open house a lot of time. And as I'm showing you the room, you're gonna love it more than most of the other home I show you here in Clairemont, because look at the sizing of the room. It's much bigger than most of the house I showed you before, where they could only just fit a bed. The moment you walk in, you're already hitting the bed, right? You have your closet here. Plenty of space for storage. As you walk through this side, the bathroom have the automatic light, so you won't have to worry too much. This is another room, which is pretty huge. I'll say this is like much more like a regular room. You also have a closet area here too. And then you have great privacy because your neighbor don't have anything. You just have a window that brings in natural lighting. And then this is the bathroom, which I really like, automatic lighting, but that you turn off automatically over time. So you won't have to worry about having it on or off too often. And this is the bathroom, more storage space here, like how I would bring you to a regular tour. So everything is fixed up here. You should probably have no issue including the roof. If ever we go through inspection, should be pretty easy for this home. You just do a simple walkthrough. You even have a wine fridge here, which I'm not quite sure how that really works here. And then this is like a display area before I showed you the living space area, the living room, which I really like this open space concept here in Clairemont because the layout of this home is just beautiful and gorgeous. This is your cabinet for more storage. And you look toward this way, like I say, a display area, a little bar session where you like to keep all the extra stuff. If they were just taking out this table, they kind of could turn this into a bigger open space, but I think this is the most reasonable way to make this home, such as a cabinet, wine bar, connected dining table. And now let's take a 360 around and walk toward the main living room area, and then you have a detached ADU that is kind of like an office space, but you have your backyard, everything figured out, so you won't have to spend too much time worrying about the grass since everything is in turf and taken care of. So you got a fireplace here, which is relatively very gorgeous, amazingly designed here with the wooden panel, and you have your TV spot up there. So this is your view would be looking like if you were just sitting here looking at the living room, which is very open space. The moment I walked in, I wouldn't feel like it's so squashed up. And looking to this side is like your laundry area section. You have all the stuff ready, and then a one-car garage. And you honestly, you kind of could just use this for throwing in extra living stuff in this house, so you keep your house clean and neat. So the fireplace, I'm not quite sure how to turn it on really. I've been trying it, but it's always a hot day. You could turn on the light, just the light only, it should work, but I suck at technology a bit, so I couldn't figure it out. But this is a beautiful staging of this home, especially with the floor, I believe is LVP, beautiful flooring, all renovated. So people might hate on this for the price, but wait till you see this master bedroom. Like, most of the time you wouldn't see these in most of the houses, and you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised when you talk about the price of these homes, because by the time the deal come through, the price won't be as original because people send in offer 1 or 2 months later, and then these homes go down for like what, 20 to 40K of a negative value. So like basically I meant it's cheaper oftentimes than the market value. So luxury finished bathroom. I really like how they use all the counter quartz, the tile for all the bathroom, including the sink, so you won't have to worry about mold. All the beautiful like luxury finished cabinet down here in the bottom. And then you got the sliding door that here saves so much space in this bathroom area. And then even better, you could set up like an office table here in your main living room. And then you look out to your backyard, you got 2 windows, and then you got your detached ADU out there, which is surprisingly, they have that. And if it's permitted, you could even make it bigger. So this is like your walk-in closet in this main area. Put up as much clothes as you desire. And you have so much more space left in this home. Like, just give me like an open space home. Like, I'm excited about this house. Compared to most of the fixer-upper home, I just walk in, walk out, like, that is like nothing. And as we tour, it's super hot, which I don't like to be outside right now during the day, unless you put up a pool here, which is probably a couple extra 30, 40K of money spent if you could save on purchasing a house and you want to dig up a pool, which I don't know the cost of how much putting up a pool is actually. I should do some research about it, but at least 40 plus K, I'll say, if you really want to start over from this foundation. So this is the ADU I'm talking about. It's like just like an office space, I'll say, because you pretty much look at this. You open the door, it's like a storage room, but except they just made it finished, so it add up more value to the home. So this is a backyard turf area. Everything is in turf, beautifully done. I'll say the backyard, all the fencing is new. You got your neighbor fixing up the house, and that house is like 2-story. So everything here is very new, and it is just gorgeous, I'll say, in this home for the price range compared to most of the fixer-upper home I show you. Maybe the location and the surrounding will change the price, but this house in terms of design, the layout, and the location, I'll say it's definitely probably worth the money how it is right now. And they've been through a price cut already, which why I think this home is really motivated to sell. And in terms of everything, let me know what you guys think of these homes, which type of other home I should show you more, and looking forward to seeing you in the next one.